Hey, what's up guys? Airsoftman819 here. I want you guys just to go back in time with me for a minute. Back when I was younger, I got my very first Xbox 360 console back in 2007. And for the first year or so I had my console, I ran it on the standard AV cables, the RCA cables. And in about 2008, I heard about this thing called HDMI. My friends were all telling me, oh, you need to get an HDMI cable for your Xbox 360. I was younger, and HDMI is a fairly new type of video output, and I really didn't know too much about it. And I was like, HDMI. HD picture, better quality, textures, sounds pretty cool. So I went to H.H. Gregg, spent $40 on a gold-plated HDMI cable. This is one of the highest quality HDMI cables you can buy. It's fairly short, but it's gold-plated. Very, very high quality. Provides the best picture quality of any other type of video output ever made. So I was like, awesome. Now I get to see my Xbox 360 in HD. And I turn it around. Sorry guys, I have to wrestle this big, huge lump of game system around. And zoom in. Okay, there's our HDMI port right here. And I was like, okay, let's try this thing out. So I went, plugged the HDMI cable in, and I was like, okay. And I plugged the other end of my HDMI cable into the TV and started playing. And I was like, man, this picture is amazing. And then I was like, but the audio is going through my TV. Well, that sucks. Because I was using stereo audio with my stereo system, which simulated surround. So I was like, okay, here's a way I can fix that. I'll plug my old video cable in and just use the audio part of it to output stereo. So I went, ha ha ha, looks like I fixed this problem. That's weird. What? You mean the standard AV cable blocks the HDMI port? Yes, that it does. When the standard AV cable is plugged in, it blocks the HDMI port. Now on the PS3, they're next to each other so you can plug them both in at the same time. But on this one, it blocks the HDMI port. I was like, damn, that sucks. So for about 3 or 4 years, I played my Xbox 360 with component HD cables, which I don't have component HD cables anymore, but they're almost as good as HDMI. But I always wanted to output HDMI video to my TV and also output stereo audio at the same time. Well, I bought this Xbox 360 Elite a couple weeks ago, and I discovered an accessory that I wish I would have discovered years ago when I actually needed it. Introducing the Xbox 360 stereo audio adapter. Now, I really, really wish I would have found this when I was younger. Because, unlike the standard AV cable plug, which is this right here, the audio adapter is much thinner. It's hard to tell. Yeah, because I'm using the wrong end. The HD audio adapter is much thinner and allows you to plug in an HDMI cable like so and output high quality HDMI 1080p video, and also plug in the adapter so you can output HDMI to your TV with stereo or optional optical audio. Oh my god, this is the best accessory ever made. The problem is, I just discovered it too late. It was a bittersweet moment when I looked at this. I was like, Could it really be what I think it is? And it was. I felt so cheated because this accessory did exist back when I got my 360. I just did not know it because I really wasn't that mainstream. I didn't buy and sell a lot of stuff like I do now. So I, for a long time, did not even know this existed. And it's just... so basically this is a review. I don't really know how much of a review it is, but this little adapter allows you to output HDMI video and use stereo audio, which happens to be the audio I use. I still use stereo, so in a way this is still useful to me, but it would have been a lot more useful back when I played 360 for hours on end and had really crappy quality sound coming out of my crappy TV speakers. But yeah, this has basically been the review of the Xbox 360 stereo audio adapter. Why they didn't design the original AV cables like this to fit, I don't know. I guess they saw that issue and fixed it with this adapter. But damn, a little bit too late for me. But this has been the review of the Xbox 360 stereo audio adapter. Yet another Xbox 360 review. Thanks for watching, guys.